Welcome to 2015 Arlington Labor Day Shootout Tournament. I'm Mickey O'Brien, your assigner. I'm here with Jennifer Huey, and she's going to go over the rules of competition and things you need to know for game day. Take it away, Jennifer.
All right, thanks, Mickey. All right, first and foremost, it's going to be hot this weekend. We need to make sure that all you referees are hydrated, so start hydrating today. Keep hydrating and keep drinking that fluids because you will definitely sweat it all out this weekend. All right, so game day's here. What do? Well, when you arrive at the fields, make sure you get there 30 minutes prior to your game time because you've got a lot of things to do. First, you need to check in with me or Mickey. And you can text us at our phone numbers, which can be found on Mickey's website at www.mickey'srefhub.com. Get the phone numbers there and text us 30 minutes prior to your game time, letting us know what fields you're working on, how many games you have, and what times they are. All right, after you do that, you need to make sure you know where your fields are. So here is a map of the fields. Oops, let me go over this way. Map of the fields. You can also find that on Mickey's website, and I encourage you to go and study that so you know where to go. Let's see. Also, make sure that you've come to the fields dressed in proper referee attire. That means no basketball shorts. It means proper shorts, proper socks, and come with your badge, your most current badge. Make sure your jerseys are pressed and they look professional. We want to look the part so that we have that credibility that we deserve when we walk on the fields. All right. You also need to come early because you need to have that pregame conference with your crew to make sure you understand what your roles and responsibilities are on the field. Also, you have to check in players, and so you're going to receive a roster that looks like this out of the game sheet box located near the referee huts. Speaking of the referee huts, we're not 100% sure if the hut near field 16 through 20 is going to be open for us, so I would highly recommend that you bring a chair or an umbrella or something to have a little bit of shade. But now back to game. So make sure you have your game sheet, go to the field, and you'll check in the players. For this tournament, it is okay to handwrite a name in and change the number on the jersey on the game sheet. Once this gets turned in at the end of the game, the office will then, or the tent, the headquarters tents, will then make any changes that's necessary to the game sheets. All right. It's important that you know all of the tournament rules, so you need to go to the website to read about that as well. If you are refereeing academy games, you need to know that the academy games are full length. Anything that's not an academy game is going to be what they call a mini game. It's 5 minutes less than the original time. Also for academy, you need to know the number of players that are required. If it's U7 or U8, it will be 7v7. If it's U9, it is 9v9, and U10 Academy is 11v11. All of those numbers include a goalkeeper. All right, now then, the game is going on. We are going to have water breaks, and we are asking that you conduct the water breaks about 2/3 of the way through the halves. That's so that we can have a nice flow of the game, and coaches actually prefer that. So, for example, if you have a 25-minute half, you'll take your water break around the 16-minute mark. Players are allowed to come off of the field, let them get in that shade, and also it's a time for you too, referees, to get some water and make sure that you stay hydrated. It's really, really important. All right, let's see. Once the game is over, you're going to complete the game sheet, and you'll notice on here I have some areas that are highlighted. At the top, you'll write the score here and here. You'll also write the score here and here. So you have to make sure it's in both places. Then you'll put your crew's names here once you've all agreed upon the score. Make sure if you have any cautions or red cards that you've also indicated them up here. Here's a special note from the tournament directors that tells you that the winning team takes this roster and turns it into the tent. If it's a tie game, this goes to the home team. And this will be turned in by the manager or the coach to the office, and they will then record the score. Now, sometimes managers or coaches get distracted and they forget to turn this into the office. So please make sure that you've got good records in your book so that if we have to call you to get a game score, that we can get that from you as soon as possible so they could update their computers. All right. The other thing that you need to know is that both teams have to provide a ball for the game. At the end of the game, the referees need to make sure that you've given the balls back to the appropriate coaches and appropriate teams. It is something that we are responsible for, so please make sure that you are keeping up with where the balls are located. All right, so now you're done with your game, and now it's time to get paid. So you're going to have a form to fill out to get paid, and we will have these for you at the referee hut areas near the game sheet boxes, and you'll fill this out with all of the games that you've worked. You'll make sure that you filled it out properly with your name, and then you'll sign it. You have to have the day of the game time, game field, age of the group, and if you were a line or a middle. You'll take this to the tent, and they will write you a check for your games, and then you can go on your merry way. All right, we're looking forward to a great tournament. We can't wait to work with you all this weekend, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me or Mickey, or visit his website and see if you can find the information there. All right, thanks so much. See you this weekend. Bye-bye.